Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. Back here in Lothlórien. Pretty interesting view. Climbed up all the way through the branches here. It's time to speak with Haldir. These two elves here are giving me repeatable quests. The aiding the elves quest,
will need your aid.
1 and 2, so I've already done those, so I'm not going to repeat them. As always, any repeatable quest I only do once for the sake of this 100% playthrough. But I can talk with Haldir to advance the epic quest.
It is good to see you again.
It's good to see you again, Kippen. Is it true that you have defeated Mazog in his own lair? Haldir smiles as you briefly tell your tale. You are truly an astonishment to me, my friend. I did not really expect the rumor to be true. Let me know when you are ready to see Lord Celeborn, and I will bring you to him as he requested.
I will take you to see Lord Celeborn, if you are ready.
I will take you to see Lord Celeborn if you're ready to speak with him about your great doings in the dark depths of Moria.
The defeat of Mazog has sent ripples of hope throughout the dwarves of the Iron Garrison. Though it be short-lived, my husband Celeborn must be satisfied with that victory and turn his eyes towards other dangers on the horizon.
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
Lord Celeborn is waiting, Kippen. Come with me, for he greatly desires to speak with you. This way, Kippen. Many strangers have wandered into our fair eaves of late, Randir. Thank you, Haldir. You have surprised me, Kippen. Not only did you defeat Growlun, the Kerog, and diminish its corrupting influence in Buzungar, but you also managed to broker a peace of sorts between elves and dwarves forced to stand together. That may seem a lesser matter when measured against such a creature as Growlun. But do not mistake it. Friendship between elf and dwarf may count for much in the days ahead. But I do not agree with one action you have taken, Kippen. Mazog is an enemy and a foul one. His life should not have been spared. He cannot stay here. You cannot see it from here, Kippen, but far to the east, a great cloud lies always over Dol Guldur in southern Mirkwood. An evil stirs there, and it lies in watchfulness. It does not have the strength to move against us, unless Sauron himself wages war upon Lórien. But its power is growing. We cannot wait for the force of Dol Guldur to come forth in strength. You must continue to be our eyes and ears, Kippen. To that end, I give you a gift, a cloak of elf make. Few indeed have been given such garments. May it serve you well on the road ahead, wherever it may lie. I thank you for the deeds you have already done, and also for those you will surely do in the future. Haldir, we'll show you out, Kippen. There's Lord Celeborn. Pretty cool looking elf. Very important elf, of course. And I like that the reward for this quest is one of the cloaks of the Elves of Lórien. That's a very important thing in the Fellowship of the Ring. The members of the Fellowship indeed each get a cloak of their own, so I like that addition.
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
Are you ready to leave, Kippen? I share Lord Celeborn's concern. Let us discuss them as we walk. I don't know why, but I can't talk with him. Oh.
The Iron Garrison struggled against new dangers unearthed in the depths of Moria, and the errant mark of a long-dead scribe brought to light a secret way into the throne room of Durin. Mazog was defeated, but not before revealing that his captives had been sent with Gorothul to Dol Guldur, the dark fortress in Mirkwood.
A little bit of a foreshadowing to the season ahead.
When the time comes for us to cross the river and fight, I will call for you.
The winds of change are blowing, Kippen, and I fear that they carry with them the onset of war. Lothlórien cannot remain isolated and in safety forever. Lord Celeborn's gaze must turn toward Mirkwood and the great shadow that lies over Dol Guldur. When the time comes to cross the river and fight, as it seems we must, I will call for you. Had I once thought it might be necessary, I do not any longer. Too many signs seem to point in that direction. Stay well, Kippen. We will have need of you yet. So let's see some of these cloaks. Evade rating, tactical mitigation, vitality, might. Got some agility, evade rating, vitality, fate, and power. That one's not terrible. Gives me a little bit more agility, gets me the evade rating, but not as much morale. That's the problem. I guess I got 21 vitality on the new cloak there, which is equivalent to about 63 morale. I don't know, do I want this one? I don't think it's worth it. Doesn't seem as good. Alright, so done with that. And what did I complete? A deed. So I completed volume 2, book 7. So we can now start on book 8.
The preparations required by the Golden Host will take some time.
Lord Celeborn is making preparations for a great incursion into Mirkwood, not for conquest, but to forestall the attack from Dol Guldur that must surely come. We are gathering supplies and making all things ready for the passage of the Maladrim, the Golden Host, and the Lord and Lady are carefully selecting those who will lead it. One of those I think likely to travel with the Golden Host is named Isuriel. She is a student of history and mysteries of the natural world and spoke often with Mithrandir on the rare occasion his business brought him to the Golden Wood. She seeks to know the true nature of things and loves the unraveling of puzzles and secrets above all else. Isuriel has been asking for you, Kippen. She wished to hear the tale of Mazog's capture in the depths of Moria from your lips and had questions to ask you. Look for her on the High Flit atop Karen Emroth. Alright, and then that's book 9, which we must wait on. Still gotta complete book 8, of course. Alright, let me forward over here. Yeah, let's just go through here. It's fine. I'll get off my horse to swim across. Looks like we're getting ready as far as the epic quests are concerned to venture into Mirkwood, but there's still a lot of work to do here in Lothlórien. So we may be finishing the epic as far as we can get to for right now, but we need to do a lot more quests before we're ready to venture to the next season. Take a look at the map and see where I'm going. Alright, let me cross over here, I guess. I'm gonna change my mount, because this one's jingling some bells, and it's kind of ruining the soundtrack a little bit. What do I want to do? Let's see. Let's do the Steed of the Eldar. It's a good looking mount. I like it. Let me see where I am now. Alright, I can go through here, I think. Oh, I can't climb up. It's too steep. Oh no, that's very sad. There we go. Right at the edge, you let me. Although I still think I'm probably going the wrong way, because now there's this giant cliff in my way. How do I manage to get so lost every season? It's ridiculous. I apologize. I'm gonna have to follow the river down onto the edge here. I don't think I'll be able to climb up through here. It's too steep looking. Maybe here at the very edge. There we go. That works for me. And then I can just go across the bridge like a normal person instead of trying to zigzag my way across and go over obstacles. Still got a bunch of quests to turn in up this way too, so that will work out nicely. So the Fellowship is getting ready to depart Lothlórien in this point of the story. I think they're making the final preparations to set upon the Anduin and sail downwards. There's Cairn Emerald. Beautiful hill with some majestic trees coming out of it. Perhaps you might return to me sometime and help gather more ingredients.
May the stars of Elbereth shine upon you.
Again, you have a good eye for raw materials. Anytime you wish to help me with this, you'll be welcome to do so. So, again, this is another repeatable quest. But I'm done with it for now. Alright.
May the stars of Elbereth shine upon you.
Welcome back. Thank you kindly, friend Warden. Anytime you wish to help me again, it will be most welcome. As for my next effort, the sketches are coming along nicely. Yet another repeatable.
Welcome to Lothlórien.
You have the peaceful look of one who has meditated, Kippen. Solemn and peaceful.
Welcome to Lórien. May I have a word with you?
Turmoil threatens our golden wood for the first time in many a year, Kippen. The ravages of orc kind to the northwest, and unusually aggressive river creatures to the southeast. I worry that fear may be taking more of a toll upon us than we might admit to. I have an idea, and if you will help me see it to completion, it may aid in the staving of the insidious dread that is the enemy's weapon. Now, the golden flower we call Eleanor and its pale counterpart, Nifredil, are nearly as much in the heart of every elf as is Cairn Emerald itself, the hill upon which they grow. Their smell revives us, their gentle colors rest our eyes. Please pick some of them and bring to my friends elsewhere in Lothlórien. Malriel is the feast mistress in Imlad Leilith. Follow the road to the east and then south until you reach the height by the river. Amandel is at Ikad Andestel. You may have already met him. Retrace your steps back to the northern Nimrodel, southwest of here. Talon Fanduel is west of Cairn Emerald. There you shall find Beheneth, the quartermaster.
Tell me what happened following Marzog's capture. How did you escape the throne room?
It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Kippen, and I hope you will assist the Golden Host when the time comes to push forward into Mirkwood. Lord Celeborn has asked me to be involved in the planning of the offensive, so in order to fully understand the mind of the captive Mazog, I listened to Corunthiel's account of his capture. With interest, I learned of your infiltration through the secret way into the throne room of Mazog, but Corunthiel seized her tale at the point where the orc leader was captured. I pressed her for more information, but she said the memory was grim, and she did not desire to relive it so soon. Tell me what happened following the capture of Mazog, Kippen. How were you able to escape from the very heart of Mazog's throne room, and with the king of the orcs still in tow?
I am ready to hear the rest of the story.
I'm ready to hear the rest of the story, Kippen. I want to know how you were able to escape from Rishundarinul, the very seat of Mazog's power, with the orc king still a captive. It could not have been so easy.
Surya listened to the tale of your adventure along the secret road into Rushdurino, where the Orc King Mazog was seized by the dwarves. But there was more to the story, and now she waits for you to tell it.
It is too soon to celebrate over much, Kippen, I know. But you have come even this far is something extraordinary. And yet I wonder, Mazog is of great value to the forces of the enemy. Can it be that they will consider a trade? If we were to bring Mazog before the gates of Dol Guldur, would Gorothul accept Mazog's life and trade for that of my cousin Bori? I have sworn a vow that my act shall end Mazog's life, but if greater good can be accomplished by his survival, well, it becomes a more difficult question, Kippen. We cannot abandon Bori now. If we can trade Mazog for my cousin's freedom, we must do so. I mean no disrespect, Broin, but this cannot be. We cannot show Mazog even the slightest mercy. How many dwarves has he slain? How many of our people have died because of him? That is enough, Orvar. How many elves and dwarves alike will suffer if Mazog is permitted to live, I wonder? What do you think, Kippen? Give Broin my opinion in the decision regarding Mazog's fate. I think he's a bit too dangerous. How can you say this? Did you not know Bori? You were there when he was captured. You know what must be going through. Do not think for a moment that I am pleased with this. Mazog is responsible for so many of our sorrows, as was his brother Bolg and his father Azog before him. But we owe Bori this. We must at least try. I'm sorry, Kippen, but we must do this my way. I need Mazog alive. I agree with Kippen. Do not make this mistake, Broin. It is my decision to make, and I have made it. Come here, Kippen. Take these shackles, Kippen, and use them to bind Mazog's wrists. They are made of iron and should be strong enough to keep him secure as we fight our way through this place. Bind me at your peril, hobbit. Do you think these bracelets can bind Mazog in his own domain? You are a fool if you think I cannot sunder these with even the smallest effort. But I will wait until you are most vulnerable, hobbit, and then you will feel my hands around your neck. Good, Kippen, come here. Now we need to make our way from Rushdurino, Kippen, but I fear we have taken too long already. This place will soon be swarming with orcs. If we hope to escape from here with our lives and that of our captive, we need someone to manage the flow of battle. I suggest that you accept that role. You will need to tell us what our support role should be for the battle that ebbs and flows. Should we focus on improving your morale, your power, the strength of your attacks, or the fortitude of your defense? Shout your command by this banner and we will modify it to support our role. Try it now. I want offensive support. You decide that you're in most need of offense. Provide me with offensive support, you call. Quickly now. I agree, a deadly attack is best. We are out of time. Here they come. So I'm getting 100% extra damage because of that banner, which is nice. I'll make you suffer for that, Kippen. All right. Now's our chance. Let's move. I feel like my music is really loud, man. The music's not balanced very well. Sometimes it's really loud, sometimes it's really low, so I can't just adjust it once. I feel like I have to constantly be adjusting it. I do most of my sound balancing during the editing process, though, as opposed to turning down my game music while I'm recording. Even though it's currently blasting out my eardrums. Do I still have my... There we go, I need that. Extra damage. Stop dying, you useless maggots. Aha, you cannot hope to defeat my trolls. We must continue onward. Where's my other troll, useless maggots? You only brought one? We're not out of this yet. We go ahead and get more offense. Worthless worm, can you not do anything right? You sniveling snakes, free me. Or sneaks, I guess. They've somehow gotten behind us. More orcs from the rear. You cannot hold me. My servants are numberless. Now's our chance. I like how it's Mazog basically leading the way out. More of them up ahead. Got more of where that one came from. Free me, you spineless curs. Ah, he stunned me silly. We're almost there. Once we reach Zuthurk, we should be safe. I don't believe this, worthless curs. We have made it, Kippen. Is that what you think? It's too late, Mazog. You will never again rule in Khazad-dûm. Rule here? You think I want to rule here? I have no desire to rule this miserable kingdom. You have no idea what is happening, do you? Gorathul's master is generous to his friends. He looks out for them. He tells them things. Mine will be greatest of his armies. What reward do you desire? Gorathul asked me. Only the kingdom that should be mine, I told him. That place will not do, he said. My master has commanded me to draw forth the great terrors of the abyss. That kingdom will never be free of them, he said, and only fools would disbelieve his words. You think you have defeated me? Do you think you have defeated them? You sent them back into deep shadow, but they still eye the world above. They hunger to return. Gorathul made certain that they would remember the way. Alright, looks like he has broken free. Got some good bleeds going on. You have forced Mazog to submit. You cannot escape, Mazog. That was close, Kippen, but we have managed to bring Mazog once more under control. I should have known he would have put up some fight. One thing is certain, friend Hobbit. We will need to make sure some stronger shackles are available to hold our prisoner in the future. Quickly now, before more orcs attack, let us take Mazog with us and leave this place behind.
Your tale teaches a valuable lesson. We must not underestimate Mazog.
The tale of your escape from Mordor with Mazog still captive was more harrowing than I expected, Kippen, and I thank you for recounting it to me. If we are to work with the dwarves to bring Mazog to Dol Guldur, as Borian intends, we must learn from these lessons of your tale. The Orc King is not to be underestimated. I trust that Borian's people are crafting new shackles for Mazog, to begin with the most obvious lesson of your escape. But there is more, friend Hobbit. The words of Mazog make me wonder. Look first to your own doorstep before taking the fight to that of your enemy, it is said by the wise.
One thing Mazog said to you troubles me more than any other.
Much of Mazog's ramblings in the depths of Mordor could have been empty bluster, but the boasting and threats of a caged animal. But one thing he said troubles me more than any other, the revelation that the reward he seeks is the rule of another kingdom. Long have the orcs and dwarves battled in the caverns beneath the misty mountains, and the lineage of Mazog has been at the forefront of the conflict. If Mazog, son of Azog and brother to Bolg, has decided to abandon rule of Moria, it can only be because he feels Moria will no longer be fit to rule. What great evil must his ally Gorathul have set in motion in the depths that could so devastate the vast kingdom and make it unfit even for the rule of orcs? Return to Gwathrendath in the Foundations of Stone and speak with Lengelmil and Forglin there. They have spent a great deal of time in the depths and may know something about what we might be facing. Alright. So before I do that, I kind of want to do this. Where is this guy? East of Karen Emroth. Alright. Let me go down here. I like that outfit. Looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So there should be flowers all around here, actually, from what it looks like. Yeah, let me pick up a few of these. It's 12 total I gotta pick up. Plenty of flowers to go around, though. Nope, I don't want to use that ladder. There we go, last flower. Alright, now let me head a little bit east to talk about the saplings. If you remember, I don't know if it was last episode or the one before, I was singing some songs to the saplings to try and see if it would recover their health. And it seems like it worked. Alright.
What brings you to Lothlórien?
Whence do you come, Warden? From Orthir? That is strange. He usually has little patience for visitors. Perhaps you should start from the beginning. Singing to the saplings. What a lovely cure. Marvelous in its simplicity. If we are to take what the Scholar of the Tree says to heart, more music will have to be made throughout the woods to replace the natural tunes of the beasts and birds that have been silenced by the trampling of so many feet. The mention that you say Orthir made of the first Malberthil tree has given me an idea.
Tarry a moment and speak with me.
You have been a great aid, Kippen, thank you. Not only do you know what was weakening the beloved Malberthil, but I can send word to Melendathor to recruit other visitors to help repair the damage that their presence in Lothlórien is causing. It is clear that we have been remiss in our vigilant care of the Malberthil. And I have one more task for you. Head into Tarhith, in particular the area around Karen Brithil. I suspect that the reason we have seen fewer Malberthil is that the shrews in the area have been dining on their seeds. Please recover some of the seeds and return them here. The animals collect them in considerable numbers to store them away for colder seasons. Alright. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I gotta kill some shrews, looks like. Not squirrels. Poor squirrels didn't do nothing. Oh, I got ambushed. That's alright. Let me just kill this thing, or it's gonna keep bugging me. There we go. Let's see. There's another one. And I need one more. That should be done. Is it just me, or is it always the last one that's so hard to find? Always takes the longest, it seems. That was not the last one. For some reason, I thought that would have been the last one, but maybe this one, I guess. There we go. This episode's running a little long, so I'll probably turn in this quest and be done.
Servants of the enemy cannot pass the bounds of Lórien.
You have returned. Let us see. Yes, wonderful. The siege should have survived their little detour through the shrews. I do not foresee any difficulty planting them. Hopefully, we shall soon see more Malbrethil saplings if all goes well. Alright, perfect. So done with that, and done with this episode. So I hope you guys are enjoying. In the next one, I will meet you in Moria, all the way in the Shadowed Refuge, so we can continue the epic storyline. And then hopefully we'll make it back here to Lothlórien relatively quickly. So see you next time.